Before this video starts, I just want to bring you one important announcement. So far, we have 140 sticker orders. If we get 400 before Saturday, Anton and we're going to get matching brotherly tattoos. What do you think of that, dude?
I'm stoked.
I'm stoked, and we're pretty, I'm a little nervous, actually. That's why it's so high, because I'm like on the fence about getting this tattoo, just because I don't have a tattoo, and for my first one to be a sticker, which is cool because you guys will have it and everything, but
just get the sales so we can get our first tattoo.
Get the sales, and then Face Tats is going to be tattooing us, so guess we'll find out. It's going to be in the link in the description. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris Rudnick.
And I'm Anton Desert.
And today is a Q&A. We're here at Universal Studios, chilling with my... What are you doing?
I'm fixing.
Oh, thanks, man. Chilling with my buddy right here. Big shout out to you, man, David. He got us in here for free, and that is awesome. His Instagram's going to be right here right now. But I figured since we're out having fun, we would do a Q&A because we haven't done it in a while, and you guys haven't seen the Hard R in a long time. So let's ask the questions, and here we go. This place is so sick. Harry Potter world. What are you going to do right now, buddy?
Buy a wand.
Get a wand. All right, guys, so we're in Harry Potter world right now, so I figured the first great question would be, do I miss the OG rides from Miata? And, like, of course I miss it, but at the same time, I know for a fact I went for a good home. I've actually watched a couple of his videos. His name is Carter Roberts. He has a YouTube channel and everything, and he did clean it up a little bit more. I heard that he was selling it, and I swear to God, I looked in Colorado Facebook, I looked in the Craigslist, and I couldn't find, I even checked Reddit because they're usually up on that stuff, and I couldn't find it, and this was about a month and a half ago. And I mean, if it's for sale and it's the right price, I'll for sure buy it back. Yo, Anton, you from Balkan? Dude, how do you say that?
It's Anton from Balkan.
Balkan.
Balkan?
Balkan.
What the fuck is a Balkan?
So you're not from it?
No.
Moving on. All right, so here we have it. YouTube tried to F me. Here I am trying to drink a good old brewski, having some laughs with my good old Anton. Anton, say hi.
Hi.
So I wanted to chug this because Anton and we were about to go. Oh, this is where I make fun of him because I beat him in Fear Factor, and he knows I'm the bigger man.
Yeah, okay, football.
But, oh, haha, very funny. But, yeah, here I go chugging before Transformers, and he's trying to be an a-hole, spill it all over me. And I'm like, hey, dude, why are you trying to be an a-hole? And do you want to say anything, dude?
Because he was chugging like a girl.
I wasn't chugging like a girl. There's kids around. Like, I didn't want to look like a belligerent guy.
Dude.
Look at, he's making me laugh because he's so damn hot with his white legs and his pasty thighs. And, oh, my God.
Go back to wakeboarding.
Oh, look at that hottie. All right, see you guys later. Are you selling the Turbo Miata, dude?
Am I selling it?
Yes.
Currently.
You are?
No.
Oh, you got me.
So, I had it sold.
Okay.
A guy from Maryland, Virginia sent me $1,500 down on it and had a carrier come to pick up the car. And the only reason I was going to sell it is because I was going to buy a new truck, but I bought my truck for way less than I wanted to spend anyway, so there's no reason for me to sell it.
Yeah, so now you're keeping it.
I'm keeping it.
So hopefully the goal will be one day you'll come down here, we'll get it done, and you'll be good to go.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. Hopefully we can achieve that. Would you rather build an R34 or an MK4 Supra? I would definitely have to go with the R34 for sure. Oh boy, trust me, I want to do this as well. Make an update video on the CRX. Well, I would love to, but my beautiful, beautiful, handsome Trump supporting loser is here for the week. And the next thing that we need to do on the CRX is we need to bring it to the body shop. We need to get all the rust. We need to take the engine out, and we actually need to paint the bay and everything. And the painter said, might as well, when we're already in the body shop, might as well just strip the whole car, paint the car all at once so we don't have to do it again. And it's going to take up a lot of my day, a lot of my time, and I don't want to do that to Anton when he's on vacation, because you work every day, all day.
Every day, all day.
How many hours a week?
60 to 70, depending on the week.
60 to 70 hours a week, so that's a big reason why he hasn't really been posting on my channel as well. So I just want to spend some time with them and stuff, and not really try to just stay at the shop all night and all day. Would you not put the engine out of the CRX into the old Honda you got and try to get it back to running and just make it into a stance build? So I didn't really want to talk about this, but I'm not going to use that engine. One, it's got 49 horsepower. Two, it's got like 2 injectors, and it's just a different engine. What I want to do with the Roadster Civic is I want to get another D16. I know, stupid as it sounds, we already blew up the first one, but I actually want to get a Honda because we did the FMU style. We tried it out. I think we made 230 wheel horsepower, which was cool, but we never got to drive it like that because it blew up before it even got off the dyno. So what I want to do is I want to go to another stock D16. I want to get a Honda and I want Jack to tune it, and I want to see how much power we can make and how much more, I guess, better the car can be, because like with an FMU, it gets like a little laggy, it gets super rich. Like driving around the car, AFR is always at 10. When you hit really high boost, it would be like 14, 15. So obviously that's way too lean for the car. And with a Honda, we have so much more options and we can make the car so much better. Yes, it's a pile of dookie, not gonna lie. But engines are cheap, Hondas are cheap. I think it'll be good little series, but I don't know when I'm gonna do that yet, so sorry. How much did the Roadster swap cost you? I'm not gonna lie, it took a lot of money. You can definitely do it for cheaper. So I got the Typhoon kit from Australia. I didn't pay $4,000, but I paid it somewhere around like 3,000, 2,800 bucks. But that swap kit alone is like $4,500. Obviously you gotta buy the SR, those are around $2,000. The Solstice diff, like 700 bucks. All the V8 Roadster stuff was over $1,200, like probably actually $1,800 now that I think about it. And the whole build, believe it or not, probably took about, I'm gonna say anywhere from 25,000 to 33,000. But that was getting custom manifold, custom intercooler piping, all of the custom stuff. You can easily run the stock turbo manifold, run a bottom mount turbo, run the stock turbo. There's actually a YouTube channel that I watch that's in Florida. I've met them a few times that they built an SR Miata on a budget, and I forgot what it was, but they came out pretty well and they used a bunch of stock stuff. What happened with the STI you got in Germany? Maybe plans. Shout out to everyone that follows me on Instagram and that's actually giving good questions. Like, these are some damn good questions, and I'm glad that I'm actually doing this Q&A, because I feel like there's a bunch of topics and a bunch of cars that just aren't talked about a lot, just because I have so many and my mind just races all the time, and I get like kind of glued to one thing at a time and I kind of jump around, and I do apologize for that. But we still own the STI. It's not in Germany, it's actually in the UK in Manchester. Me and Courtney right here, we are actually taking a trip in February, and I don't want to give it away, but we're doing something with the STI. I'm very excited about it. It costs a lot of money, so there's gonna be some merch with it. We'll talk about that in a later video, but hopefully you guys like the sticker to support the cause. I strictly got this sticker to pay for this trip. I already paid for it, but I'm just trying to recoup some of the money because it wasn't cheap. Will you come ride Ray's mountain bike park? I think that's MTB, whatever, with me. Huge fan. Well, appreciate the support, man. Honestly, if you DM me and I happen to read it and it's close to West Palm Beach, I'll definitely do that because I love mountain biking. Well, sir, on mountain biking. When are you doing a K Miata? Never. Cool car, just don't want to do it. Would you sell the Evo 1? How much did you pay for it? So, I feel like the Evo 1 is one of those cars that like you just can't get rid of. Where I'm at right now, I don't really need to get rid of anything right now. I mean, I guess if I ever had to, I would. I wouldn't sell it for anything probably under, I mean, that car is easily worth, I think, $22,000 all day with all this stuff to it, with the brand new paint, with all the Evo 3 parts and the Evo 2 parts. It's a super sick car, makes over 300 wheel horsepower. And how much did I pay for it? I did some sponsoring for Tommy, and I also gave him some Skyline parts with it. So I didn't really have to come out of pocket, but the Skyline parts I gave him, and I gave him like some teeth and stuff, it equaled out to quite a bit of money. So I probably ended up paying I think 13 grand with everything. What happened to trying to make $30,000 from flipping? I know you love the Miata, but you said you needed the cash for a business idea. So I started that series when I was in Connecticut. I was really low on money, and trust me, I love every second of it. My business idea was I want to become a dealer. I think I've always, since I was younger, I've always wanted to be able to sell cars and kind of own my own dealership. Like, not like a huge dealership like Ford or anything like that, but you know, like one of those third-party ones. And I think it's so cool that you can go to an auction, you can bid on the cars, you can do all that stuff. But I took a break on that because we got to Florida. Hey,
because he's a loser.
I'm a loser, what can I say? But I took a break just because we just have so many things. I have so many plans that I want to do, and it's hard. It's hard to do all of these ideas at once, but I'm actually working with Shaw to try to get my dealer's license right now. So if we can actually make that happen for the year of 2020, it'd be super cool. We can start making auction videos and legally selling cars. Okay, fast forwarding to next day. So we were just at Universal last night, and we came home, stopped doing the Q&A because we went out to dinner and stuff. I was just absolutely exhausted. So here we are again. We just got back from wakeboarding. I'm a little bummed because Anton is actually better than me.
Way better.
Okay, I wouldn't go as far as way better.
What's
like
that, Mr. 1.5 laps?
Dude, I did 1.5 laps. Like, all right, it took me probably 10 to 20 tries to actually get a full lap because I'm goofy. And it's kind of hard to explain, but it's a little harder because I have to like turn the opposite way as him. But anyways, yes, he's better than me. I face planted, hurt my neck.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, and we are gonna continue with the question and answer. So let's hit it. I thought this was a pretty good one. I don't remember exactly. Oh, the question is, sorry, I'm just about to answer it. What was your first BMX build? So I don't remember exactly what my first one was, but one of my favorites was I actually had Stevie Churchill's frame, like the one that he actually rode, and he did a couple video edits with it as well, like truck driving off buildings and stuff like that. And it was just super cool because like I was a big fan of watching all his videos, and then I just stumbled across his frame. So it was cool to me that I had his frame. I'll pull up a picture right here.
Is that the chrome one?
It was the chrome one. Yeah, Devin Zekas actually has it now, and yeah, he still rides it to this day, and it's still holding up. The Volume Mystery Machine. Get it? All right, this is a pretty good one. How long have me and you known each other? So you said like 10, 11 years in the Fear Factor. I'm like, has it been that long?
It's been that long. Think about it. When you're in 6th or 7th
Yeah, because we met in 7th in Spanish
you're
class.
12 years old. We're 22.
Was I 12 years old in 7th grade?
Oh, no, maybe not.
I think I was at least.
No, because
maybe.
you're like 16 sophomore year.
Yeah.
So 13.
Yeah,
anyway,
13.
so 9 years.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long. That's a little scary.
A long time.
But yeah, me and Anton, we used to play Call of Duty World at War together. So it was a long time ago.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and we started becoming friends because he told me something that I should do, and someone likes me, and then I got effed for 4 years of my life. So thanks for that, dude.
Still blame me for that.
I will forever blame you, because if we never played that game, I never would have known and I never would have cared.
I didn't want to be related to her.
Yeah, well, moving on. Do I plan on going to Connecticut anytime soon? Yes. Courtney and I were gonna go. Is the car show March or April? I'm gonna be going to a car show in May, so I'll keep you guys updated on that when it gets a little closer. But I will be going sooner if you guys want to go down in the description below right now and pre-order the tattoo sticker with a signature of mine and Anton's. If we get 400 orders, I will be going to Connecticut sooner to get the tattoo from Face Tats with Anton, so get on that. Is Anton moving to Florida yet?
No.
Why not, dude?
Dude, honestly, a week here, good for me.
That's it?
Yeah.
You could do a month. If you could, you can definitely do a month. Like if you didn't have to work.
I'm sure.
Wakeboarding every day, you would love your life.
Dude, I'm in love with wakeboarding.
Anton said he's literally gonna come down here just to wakeboard. F me.
For sure. That's way more fun than hanging out with you.
Yeah, dude, thanks. I appreciate it. But so do you got any plans to come back soon? Oh boy.
I mean, yes, I would like to come down because I really want to bring my Turbo Miata down.
Dude, you have to do that. So your Turbo Miata, it currently has the Rudnick tune on it. The Rudnick tune's not the best.
No, I mean, I drive it to work and stuff.
Which is crazy. I can't believe it even
like,
does that.
I'm at the point where like I could drive it and I know how to make boost with it. And like, you know, so it doesn't break up too bad.
Yeah, so you learn the Ruddy tune.
Yeah,
That's
but
sick.
now like I want to get it done.
And like after taking a ride in that, like...
It'll never be that.
Well, it could be something like that. It can be like the little brother or something.
My goal, I've said this to you, but I'm going to tell them, my goal is to get my Miata to look absolutely identical. Every sticker the same, so that people look at it and they're like, wait, which one's which?
Until mine goes black.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Which you don't like to go black. What do you guys think? You guys think I should keep it white, or do you think I should go black? I have literally every single part to make it black. In the office back over there. I just need to paint the actual shell black.
Everyone's just going to, everyone's going to hate on me for that, right?
I didn't even think of that. Well, I guess my mind's not in the gutter, so that's a good thing. All right, moving on. What happened to my Jeep?
Your tan Monster Line?
Yeah.
I bought it.
Yeah, Anton bought it from me.
Like the day you had to get out of the other shop.
Yeah.
I sold it to a fan.
Yeah.
And like that's the last I heard of it.
Didn't it like bounce around to like 7 different people?
It was on Facebook Marketplace quite a bit.
Yeah, I guess she was just a jalopy.
I think it was like down to $500 or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I sold it pretty cheap too, but yes, I sold the Jeep to Anton just because I had so many cars at the time, and I still kind of do, and I just needed...
You didn't need it down here anyway.
I needed to get rid of the crappiest ones, and that was definitely top of the list. Somebody asked me if I miss my VR6 Jetta when I used to have that. Honestly, I don't. Back in the day when I had it, when I was working at Subway, I bought that thing for $500. It was literally the fastest car I've ever driven. It was like super cool for a 17-year-old to own that car, and I loved it at the time. Then my oil pressure light kept coming on and I didn't know why. I didn't really know how to fix it. So I think I ended up selling the thing for $1,500. So I made $1,000 and got to drive it for 2 months. But no, the answer is I don't miss it. Will there be any Jeep or off-road content in the future? I would like there to be. So I live near like an actual like off-road place called Corbett, and I only live 20 minutes away from it. You can literally just go pay, I think it's like $2, and you can just go all day long in the woods. But right now, as you can see, I just have so many cars and stuff that I don't think it's the actually, I'm getting another car on Monday. But that's a sick deal, and I'm very excited to get that thing.
You're welcome for the hookup. Yeah,
shout out to Anton. His Instagram's right here. He actually found it in his DM, and the kid, I didn't think he was serious, but I guess he is. So
you're gonna sell me the shell, right?
Maybe.
I'm gonna get all the fans to bug you now because it's a clean shell.
Well,
you don't.
Well, don't get too involved because we don't want to give it away.
Well, I'm sure we already did.
We probably already did.
You can cut that all out.
No, it's fine. We're going to get a car on Monday, and if Anton happens to want to come down here, maybe we can work something out. Who knows?
Jeez, dude.
You'd have to. If you wanted to do that.
I'd come down on like a Friday night, pick it up Saturday, head right back, though.
So you wouldn't do it here? That's the stupidest thing in the world. You're
right.
going to do it in that garage?
No, yeah.
Anton's not thinking. Hard R. What happened to my snowmobile in the trip to Maine with Hard R?
Oh, man.
Honestly, I still want to do it.
I still have his snowmobile sitting in my shed.
Yeah. Everything I own in Connecticut is in Anton's grandparents' backyard.
Literally.
But there hasn't been too much snow, has there? Like, you haven't personally went to Maine to snowmobile.
Well, I didn't have the time this year.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't want to go out by myself.
Yeah.
But, like, if you were to come up...
When is, like, the cutoff for, like, the Maine snowmobiling?
I mean, it's hard to say because, like, there was a year I rode an Easter up there, like, on Easter.
Okay.
So, like, that's late. You know, but you're getting toward the end of the year now where...
Yeah, and it sucks. I'm going out of the country next month, so I don't even know if it's going to work.
But, like... You know, it's definitely something we could try to plan, you know,
either,
you know, quick this year or next year and just have it set up.
It would be a sick vlog, too.
It would be. You'd love it, too. I know
Yeah.
You would.
Well, hopefully that can come in the near future, but that was a question, so we effing answered it. Somebody asked our dream diesel build. I personally don't have one. So what's your dream diesel build?
Diesel build.
If
I'm being 100% honest with you guys, I would love, like, and it's pretty unrealistic, but I would love to, like, take, like, a 78 Ford, like, single cab, take a 6.7 motor, tune it, delete it, like, do everything I want to do to it, drop it into that thing, and just make a complete sleeper. Like, doesn't have to be, like, anything crazy, wicked fast, but just something like, oh, it's a nice old truck, and that just soots all over you.
So that's the dream build.
That's my dream diesel build for sure.
Maybe one day it'll happen. Buy one car with an $80,000 budget. I'm going to have to go with Tesla.
You are stupid.
Why, dude? Teslas are the coolest cars. I don't care what you say.
So much better than a Tesla.
I mean, I have so much better. I want a Tesla, dude. I want self-driving. I want to be able to jerk off if I want to, you know?
So stupid.
You can have sex while driving if you wanted to. Every 45 seconds, you just got to touch the wheel a little bit.
I wouldn't trust that thing.
Hey, man, I drove one for about 3.5 minutes, and it was the best 3.5 minutes I've ever had. What's your $80,000 car? Or truck, whatever. Tesla.
No. I'd probably get like an old muscle car or something, like a 69 Chevelle, big
so
block.
boring, dude.
Like, no, that's sick.
You're so boring.
That's sick.
Dude, ultra torque.
That car done up would eat your Roadster.
I'm going to put a roof rack on my Tesla.
Eat your Roadster on the drag strip. Eat it. All done up. You have no idea.
I wish I had 80 grand to give him so he can do that, so I can beat him and laugh at him.
No.
Dude, if I was a millionaire, I would just drop 80 grand on your hand.
Anybody who knows drag cars right now is going to say, Rudnick, yes.
Don't underestimate that, dude.
You don't even run 10 seconds.
I will now. And if I put a 200 shot in that bad girl, yeah, she might blow up by the end of the run, but I'm going, dude.
These cars run 10 seconds without any turbos, buddy.
Whatever, man. All right, Tesla and whatever the gay thing he said. When am I coming back to Canada? Honestly, probably not for a long time. I'd like to take the weekend trips when I lived in Connecticut because it was only 6 hours away from me. And at the time I was under 21, so you can kind of just party there when you're under 21, and it was a blast, but probably not anytime soon. Nick Cotterell's F-150 is an absolute piece of garbage. Somebody asked if I ever wanted to go back to CT and live there again. I mean, right now where I'm at, I don't really want to. Maybe later down the road, I might want to do that. But where I'm currently at, I just feel like the opportunities are much better here, and I can get work done faster here. It's always nice and everything. And like, I mean, we talked about this the other day. You even said that this is a better environment for me as well.
Well, yeah, compared to Connecticut, like there's like just in this plaza, you have every resource you need to build cars and work on cars and do things you need to do for you specifically. You know, so for you to move back, it really wouldn't make much sense because you have everything you need right here.
Yeah, like in Connecticut, the dyno 30 minutes away, fabrication 45 minutes to an hour away, and like there's not as many parts stores, there's not as many as that, and like the only thing that I miss about Connecticut is friends, obviously, and then the back roads. The roads in Florida absolutely suck, but you go to the firm, you go to the racetrack and stuff and you rage there.
That you don't have in Connecticut.
That you don't have and that you can't do it so often.
Yeah.
Like, it's so easy just to go to the firm every weekend and have so much fun. It's not that big of a deal to me, and I really do love living here. Somebody asked if they can buy a blueberry shirt for me, which is ironic because I'm wearing them right now. They're going to be for sale at Clean Culture. I'm going to do first come, first serve there, and after that, they're going to be for sale on the website. So definitely keep an eye on that. But be at Clean Culture February 1st, 4 o'clock p.m. at PBIR Raceway. Dude, stop, dude. Why are you going to punch me? Hold on. They asked me to check something.
My pulse is in there.
So you're alive?
Yes, I'm
alive.
alive.
All right, we're alive.
What? So I'm alive?
How much money do I have invested in every car? All right.
Oh my God, sore subject.
I'm gonna give you just very, very rough estimates. 22, honestly under 10 on that. 40. that's actually pretty damn spot on right there.
I was being conservative.
Yeah, honestly. Around 30 right there, 30, 33. Probably 20-ish on that. Ricer Civic, probably 4. LS 400, $600.
Yeah, if we're counting like every car, like a wide scheme number for everything.
Ooh, everything,
that's my question for you.
Including the truck.
Including the truck, like every car you've owned, wide scheme number of what you've spent.
Every car?
A wide scheme number of what you spent on every car you've ever owned.
All 87 cars, huh?
Yes.
I just made that number up, but it's probably close. I don't know, man.
Just give a number. You got to think about it. You got $100,000 in this room.
Yeah, but these are cars that have been with me for a long time. I'm gonna say 400 or 500. I don't know.
I would say $500,000. That's what I was gonna go with.
I mean, it's a rough estimate, but like, if I were to just guess in the spot like that, like including Grom, including Ruckuses, my NB, all my Miatas, like, yeah, probably $400,000 or $500,000.
That's what I was gonna say.
And this is all I got left here, which honestly isn't that bad.
It's a nice one.
We still got around $100,000, so we only wasted $400,000. Did Anton really ever win the lottery?
No. No, I did not ever win the lottery.
So I don't even know why that started.
There's this, because I bought Snap-on tools and I got a place to live.
Oh, and I made the joke that
Yes.
you...
I was spending a lot of money, so I must have won the lottery. There's this one kid that comments on every photo I post, and he's just like, he's like, with the rest of your lottery money, you should buy blah, blah, blah. And then, like, I posted something like, I wish I won the lottery. Like, I wish I had the money you think I have. And then I bought my 6.7, so that didn't help.
Yeah, well, stop spending your lottery money, dude.
Yeah.
Save that, put it away for the girl college.
The girl college. What's her name?
Juliet.
Oh, it took you a second.
It did take me a second. My mind was elsewhere, but yeah, next question. This is a tough one. If I wasn't a successful YouTuber, what would I be doing right now? Why you laugh?
This would be the laziest motherfucker.
No. I like to think that I'm pretty good at making money and like doing things to make happen what I want.
That's because you got so big.
Yeah, but I mean,
I learned things through that. No, okay, you need.
Oh, okay, I learned things
through that.
Yeah,
that's
no,
why
for
you're
sure.
good at it now. So you need to go back to your Subway days and think about us junior year of high school when you were biking to work back and forth.
But think about how committed I was to that, just to make that money. Like when my mom took that car away, I drove to work every single day, or rode to work, which was 12 miles.
Borrow money from me to buy and sell bike parts.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
so
right.
when I was younger, when I was 15 years old and I couldn't get a job, I would buy parts. It was Randy Brumel's. It was Brumel's cycle addiction
That's
or whatever.
back,
Yeah, no, it is back. He got out of jail. Shout out to you, Randy. You'll never watch this, but
What if he does? He's number one fan.
yeah, he used to sell me parts like super cheap. Like I would get demo revolt cranks. I think they were like 180 retail. He'd sell them to me for $80. I'd just sit in there and I'd wheel and deal with them all day. And then I'd ride my bike from Torrington to Winston, go to the Winston skate park. I'd pull all these bike parts out of my bag. I'd be like, yo, who wants to buy these? Like, I'll sell these for this much. I'll sell these for this much. And I would make a decent enough to build my bike however I wanted. Because I always had a fresh bike, dude.
Dude.
Huh?
This gets me thinking.
What's up?
When we were juniors in high school, Chris started a window cleaning service.
Dude, I was always an entrepreneur. Let's be real here.
now
You got to
I'm
take
thinking
that
about-
back.
No, now that I'm thinking about it, you were. This kid literally used to go to like the Kmart, like all these big companies, and they would hire him to wash his windows. And you made pretty decent money.
no.
Because no one else in Torrington did that.
Yeah, so when I first got my license, I started the window company. My grandpa has a window business and it inspired me. I'm like, well, if he's making money, I might as well do this too. So I went to like the donut station, pizza joints, Kmart, like he was saying, like hairdressers, nail salons, all of these places, a computer shop, Subway. I went to all of these different places and I just started my own business.
You had weekly accounts.
Yep.
Like, now that I'm thinking
I had a notebook full of
Now
customers.
that I'm thinking about it, no, you were a worker regardless.
So anyways, going back to the question, to be honest, the real answer is I have no idea what I'd be doing, but I think whatever I would be doing, I would be successful at it. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes YouTube, like not nowadays, but like a year and a half ago, YouTube would just make me super lazy because you wouldn't have to put all of your effort in it and you would get a lot of money anyways, if that makes sense. But nowadays, there's so many YouTubers now and everything is so like congested that you don't make as nearly as much money as you used to. So you definitely got to work a little harder, but I love YouTube. I would never trade it for anything, and I'm very grateful for all you guys watching this video, and thank you. Question is, I have no idea. Probably washing your windows. I think me and Anton were talking about this last night. What car do I miss the most?
We did. We were talking about this on the way back from Universal.
What is it? You forget?
Hold on.
Wow, dude, I thought it was pretty easy. Will owns it?
No, I was just gonna say that, dude.
Oh.
I was getting to BMW, the 135.
Yeah, the 135. Honestly, though, I do miss my first E30 as well. But I can't really regret trading that because I traded that for the Rice Miata, and that's really what kind of started everything. So, I mean, I miss the 135 even to this day. Like, that was such a sick daily. Like, just the black and black 6-speed, like, the thing was perfect. Like, yes, it needs work, and like
we were talking about that. It's gonna be hard to find like exactly that car again.
Yeah, and they're still super expensive. They hold their value, but I mean, I rather at this point, if I were to buy like another newish car like that, I would just buy either a Tesla or I would buy a ND Miata.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's sick. Because if I buy an ND Miata, which I can't right now because I got the truck payment and everything, but if I buy an ND Miata, I'm going to get the NC Miata, and I'm just going to have the whole collection, dude.
All the Miatas.
It'll be sick. Hell yeah. Somebody asked when was I going to do like a full Blueberry video? Putting a GoPro inside the hood and everything to like hear the ITB scream and everything. And honestly, if that's something you guys want to see, I can make like a full detailed video on that. And like Jack...
Out of all the cars Chris has ever owned, that's my favorite car.
Yeah, so Jack actually did all of the engine stuff. He did the ITBs. He tuned it on the Mega Squirt and everything. Really, the only thing I did was I put the rear bumper lip on it. I put the side skirts on it. I changed the stickers. I changed the coilovers. Actually, twice I changed the coilovers and I changed the wheels. So I did kind of like the aesthetics of the car, like to make it look how it does now. But Jack definitely did like the drivability stuff with like the ITBs and everything. But me and Jack as a team, I think we did pretty damn good, huh?
I love it.
It's great. It's a great car, man.
I hope you sell every car you have.
And just keep that one.
Keep that one. If it came to that, I hope you never get rid of that car.
If I had to get rid of all my cars, what I would end up doing was I'd put the SR20 in that car.
In the Blueberry?
Yeah, and I would sell everything else. Then that would be my ultimate car. Yep.
Yeah, no, I like that.
That is because like that is such a perfect shell. It's such a perfect car.
There's nothing like wrong with it at all.
Yeah. That would be the ultimate car, the SR20 in the blueberry.
You know
but
what that car does for you?
What's up?
It fits like a glove.
It fits like a glove.
It does.
Merch coming soon. Be ready for it. What's my favorite strain? I actually stopped doing devil lettuce for quite some time now. All it does, like for the longest time, like when I was 16, I used to be a pretty big stone bag, like when I was working at Subway and stuff. But like ever since I stopped for a long time and like tried to do it like here and there, I just get like the worst anxiety. Like it's literally not even fun for me. Like if you watch the live stream, that's literally the last time I hit that stupid pen, and like I literally hate it. It just makes me so anxious, and ugh. Moving on. Somebody asked if I ever plan on getting a Subaru WRX. I actually have an STI in the UK. I think I talked about it in this video already, but we are going in February, so be ready for that. And I do plan on importing it into the US. What happened to the Ruckus build? Don't worry, that's 100% coming. That kind of got pushed to the back burner because my ADHD, and like I kind of got over it. But like to this day, I still always wanted to build a cool Ruckus.
You were just talking to me about this.
We're just talking about it. I'm talking to a company right now. I'm getting every single thing I need for the Ruckus to make it sick. Wheels, frame, stretch kit, engine, every single thing you can imagine I am getting. Just be patient with that because I don't want to overwhelm myself before the trip, so I don't think that's gonna happen until the end of February. Would I ever consider doing a video with Factory OD? Honestly, if that dude ever saw me, he would probably like, I'm not gonna say the word, but like he's got a couple of those.
Yeah, well, he's a...
Yeah, he's a PUSSY.
Yeah, I've always hated him.
Yeah, he's not a good guy. What did the Roadster top out at? Well, hypothetically, if we really did that and it wasn't highly edited with a bunch of sound and wind noises and Anton flexing for no reason.
No, we were really just in the Horsepower Logic parking lot.
Yeah, I'm just a great editor and everything, but hypothetically, we probably would have hit 150 miles per hour. We didn't hit, hypothetically, we never hit rev limiter. So it probably would have topped out about 155 to 158, hypothetically. Do you miss Connecticut? No. Why don't I do more BMX on my channel? Actually, I love BMX even to this day, but I'm kind of fat, and every time I get on my bike and I do 2 tricks, I'm so tired. Like, if you got on a bike right now and you tried like to go up quarter pipes and stuff, how tired would you be?
Tired. Not to mention every time you post something like that, there's always people that complain.
Yeah, it sucks because when I'm into it and I'm hyped on it and I post like a few videos on it, everyone hates on it, and then it kind of just bums me out, and then I try not to post that stuff. But I get so busy making videos every single day, so it's like if I'm not doing a video on riding, then I just can't ride because I just spend my whole day making videos for you guys and stuff. That's not an excuse or anything, but if I want to ride my bike, it's gonna be a video. Ever plan on doing a meet and greet tomorrow, Okeechobee Park, West Palm Beach at 4 o'clock. The date is Friday, January 31st.
You go in, you take your first left. You can't miss us.
Yes, you go in, you take your first left, and it's gonna be in the field. I mean, you're gonna see my truck. Silver F250, come out, play. We're gonna have the little booth set up and stuff, so it'll be a good time. What is the best advice I can give a small automotive YouTube channel that wants to become big? You just gotta grind, man. You gotta have your own personality, because at this point, there's so many different YouTube channels in the car world, and it's like people are just gonna do the craziest things with their cars. I think it's more personally about the personality. I don't know, it's rough because like back when the Haggard was a thing, it was a lot easier to grow because there wasn't as much YouTubers. Nowadays it's just so congested and everyone and their grandma wants to be a YouTuber. So it's hard. It's really hard to get recognized. It's really hard for YouTube to recommend you. You just gotta try your hardest, and if that's really something you wanna do, don't stop. How do you pronounce Anton Dezik's last name?
Dezik. You're laughing before I even heard the question.
Can we hear Anton say the hard word?
What is wrong with you people? Jeez.
I think it's funny. What is the next build that you have in mind? I don't really want to get too into detail because this is like very, very new, and it's like, I don't even know if it's gonna happen yet. It's just an idea that I had because the drift car is getting a little beat, and I'm kind of like, I don't wanna say I'm over it, but I want a different chassis just to play around with. A thing that kind of sparked in my head was, I think it would be sick to do the LS400 VIP VSKF slammed on the ground with the LS3 under the hood with a big turbo making 850 wheel horsepower. Take everything out of this car, put it into the LS400, and have the ultimate LS400 drift car. Imagine that drift taxi, dude.
Be ridiculous.
I vaguely, like, real quick, like, I was busy and I was just like looking for ha-has, tried to look for some LS400 V8 swap kits. I didn't find anything yet, but like when I say vaguely, I literally looked for like 2 minutes because
Google, like,
yeah, like I was just in the middle of something and it just, I remembered it in my head. But that's something that maybe I want to work towards. I got the LS400 for so cheap, and it's not bad looking. I mean, yes, we would definitely paint and stuff, and yes, I would start to take it a little more seriously. Well, a lot more seriously, and I'd want to do it pretty quick. But I don't know. Don't get your hopes up. What is one car you really want to get, but you haven't gotten it yet?
I hate you.
Tesla. I really want a Tesla.
So
like,
stupid.
really, really bad. I don't even care if it's just the Model 3. Like, I just want one. Why is this stupid?
It's just the dumbest thing in the world. You're a f***ing YouTuber. You have a 450 horsepower Miata that you love banging gears in, but you're
Okay.
gonna buy this fucking car that drives itself.
Yeah, because I don't have
Ever
one.
since you got your license, you have loved to drive.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna let the thing drive for you.
And it's electric. It's
So-
torque monster, dude. You don't have to shift it.
Torque monster.
Don't have to buy gas. Dude, you charge that thing $6 at the Tesla station. $6, dude.
You're so dumb.
I feel that thing, it cost me $60. Thing's a pig.
It will do a lot more than your Tesla will do.
Yeah, well, it doesn't drive itself.
Cruise control.
It doesn't drive itself.
You don't need to.
I need to. Well, that's the car. That's the car I want that I don't have. Someone asked if I ever considered buying a mini truck. So I really, right before I bought the NB, I found this hard body. It was $1,000. It had a blown KA. My idea was get an SR, drop it in the hard body, and have the sickest mini truck ever. But I texted the dude and he sold it that day, so I couldn't really get it. And then the NB popped up, then I bought that, and then I just completely forgot about hard bodies. Favorite car I own right now and why? Definitely hands down is going to be the SR20 Roadster. Thing is so fast. I mean, so far it's been so reliable, and it's just such a fun and overall well-rounded car. I've won an autocross event. I've almost made it into the 10s. I mean, I can certainly make it into the 10s right now. I just haven't been there with the new tune. Driving on the streets, so much fun. First, second spin, third spin sometimes. And it's just a screaming metal death trap. And I just love this car. And it's been through so many stages, and it only gets better every time. Buy a Lexus SC300 for a drift car. No. Tell us about the Acura fire. I'll sum it up real quick. Bought an Acura for $150. I just got 20,000 subscribers. I wanted everyone that's ever been on my channel to do a burnout. Everyone did one with their own cars. Will didn't have one. So I'm like, Will, bought this car for $150. Let's go up to this place and do a burnout. It's front wheel drive. E-brake doesn't work. The burnout wasn't really working. We thought it was a great idea to park it next to a tree. Hit the tree, do a burnout. Let it rip. Hey, there's pine needles underneath. Do the burnout. I tell Will to keep going, keep going, keep going. 45 seconds later, I tell him to stop. Not to stop because it's dangerous or anything. Stop because I want to turn. So I took a turn. I'm burning out, burning out, burning out. 1 minute later, Will's like, yo, dude, this is sick. Get out of the car. Realize it's stuck. Realize the car's on fire. Realize the forest is going to burn to the ground. Call Orion. Ask him to move it with his Lexus. He didn't want to ruin the bumper. I offered to pay for the bumper. He said, nah, screw that. Forest is burning on fire. I broke into Anton's grandparents' house. I ran and grabbed water, dry heaving up the hill. By the time I got back with this little pot of water, whole tree was on fire. There was no point of even throwing it. Called the police, got arrested, went to jail, ended up with some pretty hefty charges. Got accelerated rehabilitation. It's pretty much everyone gets one get out of jail free card. And I had 2 years of probation and a lot of community service. It sucked. What happened to Rice of the Fish? He's alive, but I need to clean the fishbowl really bad. Does Anton plan on making a video every once in a while?
I plan on it.
You plan on it.
We need to figure out a system of transporting.
Yeah, we said that earlier.
We tried Dropbox.
It's not good.
No.
Nothing's really that good.
So we really just got to find a good system to do it.
Yeah, but I already gave him a few good video ideas, so hopefully he gets home and he does them! Woo! I've gotten a few speeding tickets. I've gotten away with a few things, and I don't know. I guess the most expensive one was the Acura Fire, because that was like over $2,000 for everything, and it sucked. Have you ever ran from the cops? Hypothetically, if I was driving in a state, I was in the left lane and I was going probably 90 miles per hour. I saw a nice entry to get into the right lane, so I did that. I get all the way in the right lane. There's a tractor trailer right in the middle, so I didn't see anything. And right when I get to the right lane, I'm doing about probably 105. There's a cop on my left-hand side. So I'm like, wow, I can't get in trouble right now. Drop her down to fourth, hypothetically. Bury the speedo, probably going like 140, take an exit. I dip because right when I passed the cop, he turned his lights on and he started to turn out. But I saw that there was so much traffic behind me that it was going to take him a second. So you just dropped the gear and disappeared, hypothetically. Another E30. I really want one. I really do. Just right now, I have too many plans and too much money tied up in different areas that it just doesn't make sense for me to get one right now. But I would love to. When is Sandy, the GTR, and Dusty, Jack's GTR going to race? Honestly, I don't know, but I would rather see Dusty versus the Roadster. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I was just going to say that.
Because, like, at the end of the day, the only thing different about our cars is Jack has HKS turbos and I have different turbos.
I think it would just be a much cooler race with
two totally different builds.
Yeah, exactly. Two totally different builds. A
like,
Roadster and a GTR.
Yeah, it's one thing to race two GTRs, but it's one thing to race a Miata versus a GTR. Yeah. You know, you expect the GTR to win, but Jack, man, think I got you. No lie, I really do. I think I'm taking home the gold on that one. You'll never impregnate me, will you?
What the kind of question is that?
Do I like cheese? Absolutely love him. What's your 10-year plan? I have no freaking idea.
Doesn't even know what he's planned for tomorrow.
Yeah, we have kickball.
Yeah, what's happening in the morning?
Yes. No, I actually have to come here and plan everything and clean some cars and do that stuff, and then I have to come back here after kickball. And Saturday is clean Coulter. Sunday I'm bringing you to the airport. Monday I'm going to pick up the car. Tuesday I'm going to assess the car. Wednesday I'm going to have fun and party.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
The 10th of February, I'm going to the UK, dude.
Sick, dude.
My life's handled for the next 2 months, man. I'm getting better, all right? I'm definitely getting better here.
Where do you plan to be in 10 years is a better question. What?
Hopefully not a whale, dude. The way I'm going, I mean, I'm getting pretty thick.
Someone commented on one of the videos, or on yesterday's video, and was like, are we really going to ignore all that cake that Rodnick has in those spandex?
Yeah, dude, thanks for bringing that up. That makes me feel so much better.
Oh, man, I laughed.
I don't know if I said this in a video, but I legit almost bailed when I looked at myself in the mirror.
No, he really did. He's like, dude, I don't know.
The spandex, I just felt like a disgusting fat slob. And, that's kind of a girly thing to say, but, it was gross. I mean, you even felt.
No, they were weird, man.
You could see your cock and everything. Yeah. It was a very unpleasant experience for that. After the hanging.
They gave you paper underwear.
Paper underwear that immediately when you put it on, it felt like a thong. And no, I've never tried one on, so I guess I don't really know what it feels like, but I can imagine that it would feel like that. Overall, it was a fun experience. Bye. What happened to the other blueberry that I had? The blueberry that was sitting right here. Me and HP, we had an idea that we wanted to do a giveaway together, but things weren't really working. I didn't really know how I wanted to do it. I didn't know if it was gonna be interesting and stuff, and the way we had it, I didn't want anyone to lose money, and I was just nervous, and I kind of just fell through with it, so I told him to take it back and sell it, and we kind of just went from there. But I guess there's a good potential that I could have made a lot of money off that giveaway, or we could have just kicked each other in the ass and lost everything. I don't know. Wow, look how many comments we have. Totally going to hell. 666. What's your opinion on GTIs? So I had one. I loved it. Absolutely loved it for a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I completely got over it. I'm like, I don't like this anymore. So I don't know. I haven't really been in too many of them. The new ones are kind of cool, but it's don't really care for them, I guess. Are you ever getting a dumb phone? I'm just saying this because I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you know what a dumb phone is?
Is that like a flip phone?
I guess.
Why? What do you?
Why would I ever get a flip phone?
Might as well.
I have 2 iPhones. Why would I want a flip phone?
Might as well use a rock and.
Might as well just start writing notes and putting them in the mail because it probably doesn't even work anymore. No, I'm not getting a dumb phone. That's
It
a stupid.
starts like a glove.
Starts like a glove. Yep, dumb phone starts like a glove. Does Anton having a baby inspire you to have your own baby? Absolutely, positively not. We have a baby already. His name is Chester, and Courtney does all the work. Chester will go potty on the carpet, and I'll be like, hey, Courtney, Chester just went potty on the carpet. Yeah, no, I don't really want a kid. I don't like the feeling, I guess, tied down. And Courtney's great. I love having her as a girlfriend. That's not what I mean by tied down, but like if you have a kid, you need to be a lot more responsible.
Yes, a lot, goes into it. Like, I can't just hop on a plane and come down here or drive down here like I used to.
Yeah, and just forget about Connecticut for a few weeks.
Like, I can't do that. Like, getting the, I gotta bring the family now. I gotta bring my girlfriend. I gotta, we have a whole 50-pound bag just with stuff for the baby. Like, there's, I mean, I'm sure some of you are dads on here, but it gets tricky doing anything.
Yeah.
It's hard. So I don't think really looking at anybody, like my brother had a baby and like I'm his godfather, I didn't look at him and was like, wow, like I'm inspired. I'm gonna go get my girlfriend pregnant.
Yeah.
It didn't happen like that. I mean, I ended up doing it anyway, but that's I didn't plan on it.
Yeah. Honestly, looking at Anton makes me want to wear a bag of condoms. But anyways.
My daughter is fucking cute.
Yeah, no, she's great.
She's an awesome baby.
She's great, but I'm just happy. I'm just happy she's not mine. I'm so happy for you and your family and all that. But God forbid, if I was mine, I would
just be a cool uncle that gives her Miatas and stuff.
Yeah, I'll take her for a ride. I don't know about giving her one.
You're gonna give her one.
Maybe one day. I don't know. What was this question? Oh yeah, no, I don't want a baby. I don't want. Courtney wants to like foster kids and stuff. No, it's not happening.
Last night we were at dinner and she's like talking about fostering kids, and Chris is like, I'll tell you what. When you're 28, we'll get another dog.
And I was like, that dog has to be 12 and on his last limb. Why don't I drive or talk about or do anything with the Evo anymore? I don't know, man. It's just really clean. The paint job's really perfect on it and everything. And
the mirrors are so gay.
What?
The mirrors.
These are $1,200 mirrors, you idiot.
So stupid.
You're such an idiot. Anyways. The next thing I would want to do is I would definitely...
$1,200 mirrors?
I didn't pay for them.
What the f***?
Anyways, next things I would want to do is I definitely want to clean up the bay. It actually does have some bad wheel bearings, like not crazy bad. So Sam actually got me wheel bearings from the Mitsubishi dealership in Japan. I just haven't done that yet because I'm me. But I want to do seats, powder coat some stuff in the bay, stuff like that, just little minuscule stuff. And I don't know, the power's good, everything's good on it. I don't know, I just like letting it sit there. What kit do I have to fit the SR20 into the Miata? I have the Typhoon kit from Australia. They also asked if I've seen the CX Racing kit, and I have not. Do I recommend it? I don't know, but if it's cheap, then yes, because if you can get an SR in your Miata for cheap enough to where you can do it, I highly recommend it because it is such a cool swap. It is, I mean, Miatas are cool, SR20s are cool. To combine them is just bonerific. That's a good word, right?
Bonerific.
I make you bonerific.
Can you not fucking touch me?
What's your biggest goal in 2020?
Me?
Tesla.
You're so dumb.
Dude, if I can get the Tesla Roadster, which I think is coming out 2022, do 250 grand. Cash money,
It's
baby.
a waste of money is what it is.
0 to 60 in like 1 second, dude. 1 second.
But it's electric.
I think it's 1.6. That's so cool. You love the Suron.
Yeah, but it's different.
I'm going to tell you what, if I do get a Tesla, you're going to fall in love with it. And I'm going to make you eat your words.
I bet you I won't.
Idiot. What is your favorite memory of us? Gotta put you on the spot there.
Honestly, I don't know my exact favorite, but definitely one of my favorites.
That just popped up?
Yeah, that just popped in my head was the day we took the Hyundai into that cornfield.
That was real?
Oh man, that was so much fun.
Okay.
That I like that day.
Whatever happened to that thing? Junkyard?
Yeah, I think I bought it up for like $75.
Heck yeah.
I mean, that's just the first one that popped in my head, but
The live stream at the skate park?
no.
Most reliable car you've owned? I guess the truck so far. I've already put 20,000 miles on it. I've got it last April. Thing's minty. The only thing I've had was a leaky diesel filter, whatever you call it. That's right? Diesel filter?
Fuel filter.
Fuel filter. Well, diesel filter, same thing.
I guess.
And I guess this thing's super reliable. Like that thing's always running like a glove.
Everybody was like, why did that make you buy a truck? You love that thing.
I do love it, but it does get terrible gas mileage.
Mine gets awesome. I don't know. I'm getting like 7 miles to the gallon better than Chris. It's
yeah,
crazy.
and we have like pretty much the same size tires. I only get 13 with everything deleted and all of that stuff and a tune. And I really don't even drive it fast or anything. I just drive it as a truck because I want a Tesla. What was my first car? My first car was a Mark III Jetta. It was a 97. It was like the boxy 4-door. Bought it for $250. The first day it broke. The second day we tried to drive it to school and it overheated and we didn't know anything, so we opened the coolant reservoir and it exploded. The third day the reverse gave out, and the fourth day it never ran again. So that.
You got the Civic.
Yeah, and then my mom bought me a Civic, and then.
That thing was sweet.
It was sweet, but I definitely ruined that thing. Oh, another question. I've been trying to look for it. I read it yesterday, but it was, what's the most ignorant thing you've ever done in Connecticut? And I'll tell you it right now. When I had the Civic, didn't have a lot of money. I was working at Subway, but I wanted to be a stance boy so bad, man. Like, when I say so bad, it was so bad to the point where I took my suspension out completely. I went to Lowe's and I bought wood, and I drilled holes inside that wood, and we put it on my struts to lower the car. Was driving the Subway that day. I was a little late because it took us a little longer than anticipated. The wood started blowing out on the highway. So I'm driving down the road. All of a sudden, I have no wood left and I'm running on just struts. Yeah, my tires started rubbing against everything. 3 out of my 4 tires popped on the way to Subway, and I still drove. Keep in mind, this is about 12 miles away from my house, 12, 13 miles, and worked all day until 11:30 at night, and then drove the thing all the way home with popped tires. So that was probably the most ignorant thing I've ever done. What about you?
I haven't really done anything like super ignorant.
I don't know, man. There's definitely some stuff. You're my friend. You've definitely done some ignorant stuff.
To a car?
Driving that thing home was pretty ignorant. That big ass truck, the International.
That wasn't ignorant. That was nothing.
That thing was scary.
That thing was sick.
Thing was scary. Can't believe you sold it, dude.
Miss it.
Kind of hate you a little bit.
I sold it to like a good buddy, so like I know where it is, and
I
bought another one. I told you.
Oh, you did buy another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Is it for sale?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, shocker. But anyways, guys, I'm looking through these right now, and like a lot of them are repetitive and stuff, so I think we're gonna end the video right here. Thank you so much to every single person that has asked a question. Hopefully I got to just about all of them. The last one that I've been kind of avoiding because I feel bad that we've been hyping it up so much and it hasn't came out yet is the Anton shirt.
That's not on me.
I don't think it's on me either. Like, I've called a few companies. So one company to make the shirt wanted $14 a shirt. Even if I ordered 200 shirts, they wanted $14 each. And that's just not plausible at that point because after shipping and everything, you're not even making any money. But
Think of the children.
we're working on it. It'll be out in 2021.
This is the longest shirt ever.
It better be good. No, we already have the designs, but it better do good is what I'm saying. After the headache.
No, the problem is like it's getting to the point now where like people are just like, this shirt isn't real.
It's real. I promise you it's real. It's on my computer, all of the files and everything.
It pissed me off though. Like you're coming out with all these shirts and I'm like, this.
So the problem is your design is bigger than this. We're gonna be doing front and back.
Are we doing the same design on the front and the back?
No.
Good.
So the front has a little circle right here.
Yeah.
And it has, you know what it has? And then the back, if you turn around, it's got this huge thing. It's like an oval that goes all the way like that, and it has something sick. And it's
honestly is a sick shirt. It is a cool design. It's an awesome shirt. We just need to get it in motion.
Yeah, the company that I had these made, the reason why I can make it plausible was this is a small design. I only have it on the front and not the back. So it's much cheaper than Anton's, and Anton's has many colors. Once you add colors, you start to add more money, and yours has like 7 or 8 colors, dude.
Yeah, but it's sick.
It's sick, but it's just difficult to find someone to do it. Anyways, guys, we're gonna end the video here. If you made it this far, you are an OG, and you deserve to go down to the description below, get yourself the pre-order tattoo sticker, and make me get my first tattoo with my fruity boyfriend Anton.
Why? Like, we're not gay.
See you guys in the next one.